Hello everyone, welcome back to the Wednesday ppm stream. So there it's here again, and we do have a gallery, so if you are wanting to put any pictures in the gallery, please do so before 8 p.m. So yeah, it's nice to be back. I nearly pressed the end stream then.
We will be back for a very short stream, yes.
Very short. So anyway, guys, welcome to the ppm stream, which stands for Peterborough Plastic Modelling Group, which is a Facebook group that we run, and we put this live stream on for them every Wednesday. So there'll be ppm members and non-ppm members in the chat and everything else. So yeah, the only thing we do ask is please be courteous what you say in the chat. No swearing, no sexual content. And that goes for the panel too.
You especially, Ron.
Yeah, especially Ron. You have to keep an eye.
Pick on me. What have I done wrong?
Yeah, you have to keep an eye on him. So on the panel tonight we have Mr. Mark Smoltz.
Hello.
Mr. Dave Backbeards.
Good evening.
Mr. Ronnie Corbett.
Hi.
And we have the Meow Panzer Cat.
Meow. Good evening, folks. Welcome.
So we'll start off with the chat then, shall we? So yeah, Sprue and Glue, who came in the comfy chair, and he says, hello, Lindsay, panel and chat. And we've got our Marcus in, and he says, hey, Lindsay, panel and Sprue. Welcome in, Marcus. Marcus is waving hands with a smiley. Panzer Cat saying meow. Panzer says, evening, Lindsay and panel. Panzer Cat says, hey, Sprue. He also says, hey, Marcus. We've got Dave Markey in. Welcome in, Dave Markey. Then he says, evening, Lindsay. He says, evening, folks. And he says, hello, David. Hello, Marcus. And hello, Panzer. Panzer Cat says, hi, David. So Mark's Mods has put the Facebook group in. So if you would like to join this Facebook group, it's a modelling group, just send a request and we will see about getting you a membership there. So all you got to do is click on that link. We've got Dale Mac 3 Dean. Wow. Hello, Dale. Long time no see. Welcome in, Dale. Joshy B's dropped by and he says, evening, Lindsay, gents on panel and the bench, and folks in chat. Hope all are well. Currently heading off to my modelling group. Sadly, they don't meet at the pub. Have a good one, folks. You enjoy your modelling group.
Yeah, take care, Joshy.
Jeff Light in, and he says, hi, guys. So there's Jeff and Maggie in. Welcome in.
Hi, Jeff and Maggie.
David Markey says hello. David Markey says hello, Mark. He also says hello, Dale. He says hello, Joshy. Dale Mac 3D says hi, David. David Markey says hello, Jeff and Maggie. David Markey says hello, Dave. And David Markey says hello, Ron.
Hello.
Stephen Haynes is in also. Welcome in, Stephen Haynes. And he says hello, Lindsay, Mark, Dave, Ron, and Mr. Panzer. He also says hi, David Markey. David Markey says hello, Stephen. Stephen Haynes says hi, Joshy B. Stephen Haynes says hi, Jeff Light. So that's the chat call we've already.
Hey, Stephen.
Good.
Hi, everyone on panel.
We have a spare space. So if anybody would like to come and join us, you're quite welcome to. We've got Apple, and he says, evening, folks. You're on loudspeakers as I am up to my knees in suds as the washing machine front door burst open. Why?
Oh, my.
You're going for a swim, man. Oh, wow, Apple. Only you, mate. So, yes. So we'll go around the benches. Let's see what Mr. Mark Smart is up to.
Yeah, I am just going to continue on with this wooden car. That's where I got up to on Sunday. So I'm just going to continue work on this. See where it gets me tonight. Hopefully nearly finished.
Cool. Nice one, Mark. Okay, we're on Dave Mac Builds.
Well, I'm just painting this, what's it called, Termagant. Actually, I've got quite a load to do. Managed to get the paint for it today, which is layer Gene Steeler purple. I finally got the right colour for it.
Cool.
So that's what I'm doing tonight.
Nice one. All right. We're going to Panzer Cat.
I shall be continuing on with the Magic Factory MRZRD4 ultralight tactical vehicle. We got up to this part last week, so this week I'm hopefully going to finish the rear bumper assembly and maybe make the back cage. I've got in my bottle of liquid blackening solution 3 pieces, which I knew there was something I forgot to do earlier today. So that's them there and they're blackening up. These are 3 pieces for the exhaust for the rear bumper that I may have blackened last week in preparation for this week. So that's them. The photo etch brass has been blackened using the solution. Just makes it a lot easier when if you accidentally scratch it, the paint comes off. You don't see brass, you see a blackened area. But that's what I shall be continuing on with this week.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's see what Ron's doing. So we've got something different.
Yeah. I'm doing the Express locomotive, which is basically 1925 Germany, BR-01 and tender. And it's a 187 scale. I've never done it before, and it's something completely new. And I've so far started to do the, I don't know if you can see that there.
Oh, yeah.
Going to have lots of fun with it then it starts getting to, yeah.
They're not too bad. They're not too bad actually to build, Ron.
Yeah, no, I saw the video and one of the guys that actually built it, and I was like, wow, I'd like to give that a go. Why not?
Yeah. Cool.
So yeah, give it a go. Yeah.
All right then.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, so we'll go to me. So I'm going to mess with these planes again. And these are for my aircraft carrier. These BF-109Ts that I'm building. So I should be carrying on with these. Got the little tiny wings on the back to put on tonight. So yeah, be very interesting. Yeah. So that's what I'll be doing. Okie dokie. So David Markey says hello, Apple. Stephen Haynes says hi, Apple. So I'll put that link in if anybody wants to come and join us.
Yes, feel free. Somebody come and join us.
Remember, you have to stick to the PPM rules if you come in. The dog's being very vocal. Okay, so there's the link. If anybody wants to come and join us, you're quite welcome to. So has everybody had a good day?
Yeah.
So Lindsay, you haven't said you've missed out something.
Oh yes. We hit a milestone today. We have just hit 400 members on the PPM.
I thought you were going to say you'd hit a pothole.
So that's the good news. All I can say is keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming.
I'm just asking for a friend, but is there cake to go with these 400 subs?
That's on Mark. Mark has to supply the cake and the bickies.
I was just asking for a friend.
Yeah.
And if you believe that, you can knit Scotch mist.
I actually can bake.
pity you didn't bake a cake, isn't it?
My mum taught me and my sister how to bake since we were at an early age, every Sunday.
Yes, I like making. I like making savoury snacks these days.
So I hear the co-op are finally going to start restocking Panzer.
Yeah, I'll believe that. I went along yesterday for milk, and I managed to get milk. But I should have taken my phone with me so I could have taken photographs. There was huge empty spaces in my co-op yesterday. I can't believe that. I can't believe that they were actually open. To be honest with you, there was so much space in the shelves.
Wow.
Hey, Mark, did your lad like that Tim poster?
He's hopefully coming over this week to come and get it. So I'll let you know.
Right.
It's for the eldest.
Yeah, I've been working on the Graf Zeppelin this afternoon since I got back. Skippy. Kangaroo.
Well, in theory, Lindsay, you are working on your Graf Zeppelin now.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I masked up the bits I needed to, and I started spraying again.
Mm.
So he's grafting on the Zeppelin, has he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I bought a new cutting, Matt.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I haven't put it on yet. 30 quid for an A1 now.
Oh,
Thanks.
Where from? Hobbycraft.
Amazon.
Wow.
Wow.
It has to, for me, it has to be grey because it really helps the cameras.
Yeah, the grey reflects a lot of light back into the camera and makes things stand out.
Mm. So it's not like I can just go and get a bog standard, say, green one.
Oh, I'd just like to say, thank you for that person who gave me the thumbs down on Sunday. Perhaps you could do it again this week. Give me some more airtime.
Really?
Well, that's one way of looking at it, Lindsay.
Yeah, this is the way I deal with them as well. As I say to people, yeah, please enjoy giving us the thumbs down. We like it. Most people have got subscriber mode only, so they've had to subscribe to the channel. They've had to subscribe for at least 5 minutes, and then they've given an interaction. They don't realise that it's not the fact that it's a thumbs down. The YouTube algorithm classes it as an interaction, and that's what the algorithm's all about. It's interactions.
It's just a unique way of dealing with it, I suppose. just to come straight out with it.
Oh, I was looking for the A spray, not the G spray.
You gotta be careful if Lindsay will make another one of them warning videos.
That was a very, very long time ago.
That was
If it-
brilliant.
If he does, everybody should go into that one and give it a thumbs down.
I've got a laid back attitude toward it now.
Yeah.
Okay, Dalmat 3D says picked up a couple of models for the Stash AMT Enterprise Command Bridge and a Kazon Warship. Both old kits, but got them for a bargain price. Oh, cool. Nice one.
Nice one.
David Market says, Mark, paint the older ones gloss white and use them as light reflectors.
Hmm. Well, the one I'm using now will be downgraded to where I do all my soldering. So they still do get some use. But like I said, I go through cutting mats about 2 a year.
I was going to say, you go through cutting mats like Ron goes through Greg's sausage rolls, but
No, I don't do the sausage rolls anymore. And that joke is becoming a bit old, stale now.
This,
So have you got our sausage rolls now?
it's a bit like the sausage rolls, old and stale, yeah.
this is my second one in 15 years.
Hmm.
So, guys, what's in your belly? What's on your bench? Well, we know what's on your benches. And what's your choice of beverage?
Well, in my belly, I had spam on toast with onion.
Mm-hmm.
Beverage, I had a nice cup of hot black lemon tea. And on my bench, this thing.
I had a steak baked pasta.
Steak baked pasta. Ew.
Wow.
For my tea. This is wooden model on my bench, and I've got a nice coffee and a bottle of Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper, eh?
I had some fried chicken. I fried it in the frying pan. I may have given it some salt, pepper, and stuck it on some bread with some butter. And very nice it was too.
Sounds good too.
Yeah, and I went along and I had this is beef curry. I had a beef hot pot.
Nice.
Yeah.
And for beverage, I'm currently working on a cold mug of coffee.
Yeah, my beverage was a coffee, and I've got Diet Coke at the moment.
So, what about Chatland? What do you have? Did you have for your tea, guys, or whatever it is? We've got Tin Man in, and he says, "Hi, people. Hi, Tin Man. Welcome in."
Tin Man.
Hey, Tim, man.
Hi, Tim, man.
Stephen Haynes says, "Hi, Tin Man." Then we've got TBG in, and he says, "Hi, everyone." Hi there, TBG.
Hey,
Hi,
TBG.
TBG.
Tin Man says, "Hi, TBG." Jeff Light also says, "Hi, TBG." Jeff Light says, "Hi, Tin Man." TBG says, "Hi, Tin Man" as well. David Markey says, "Hello, James." David Markey says, "Hello, Timothy." Do. TBG says, "Hi, Jeff Light." Lady Maggie. Jeff Light says, "Hi, Sheppy." Jeff Light says, "Hi, Stephen." TBG says, "Hi, David Markey." Jeff Light says, "Hi, David M." Stephen Haynes says, "Hi, TBG." So don't forget, if you've got any work you want to post to the PPM group, please do it before 8 p.m. Stephen Haynes says, "Jeff Light, how is the wife?" Jeff Light says, Maggie is very well. Thanks, Stephen. Yeah, I'm certainly getting there with the display room come up.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm getting there, mate.
Is this the display room at your house or at Gina's?
It's my house.
Ah, right.
It's my house.
Just asking for a friend, but is this in front of the stash or behind the stash?
It's nowhere near the stash, actually.
There you go, Mark. Don't be lulled into a false sense of security when you see the display.
I didn't.
Good lad.
Would stick to my Jesus. What more wall to paint? And then I'll start doing all the shelving and stuff. You can get all this crap out of my bedroom. TBG says, hi, Stephen Haynes. TBG says, the secret entrance to Lindsay's stash is at Gina's house. Oops, did I give it away? Yeah, you did, mate. Oops, TBG.
So his stash is that huge he has to store it in a different location?
And a different time zone. Could you just imagine that having a stash that big? It was in two different locations over two different time zones.
I don't know what the fixation is about, really.
Because we've never seen it.
All right.
It's elusive.
The only two people that's seen it, well, three people, is Sprue, Carl and Michelle.
And Gina.
And Gina.
And your children.
Well, even they don't know what got in there. I have to sneak it past the kit detectors.
Why did they complain at you when you buy a new kit?
They kind of look at me. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
For all you know, Lindsay, they might have hidden cameras.
Yeah, you never know. Matt's Mods is putting the links in to Ron and Panzer Cats and Dave Matt Builds.
Thank you, Matt.
Thanks,
Thank
Mark.
you, Mark. Thank you.
Where's Carl, JC, and Josh on tonight then?
That's a good point.
No, I mean later at start at 10, don't they?
Yeah.
That's a Thursday night.
Oh, it's the Thursday night, is it?
Yeah.
Mark's put his own YouTube channel in there. Apple says, I never thought of buying a little Henry would come in handy as it has tonight, and 3 empties and the kitchen is dry. I hope that is. I bet that Henry was very thirsty.
Check under the washer as well, that's all.
Just checking, they haven't got anything scheduled for tomorrow evening, but they have got something scheduled for next Thursday evening.
All right. Yeah, let's see. I've not really been able to follow anyone's streams just lately. Just too much crap going on.
You think it'd slow down in summer, wouldn't you?
Next month's going to be even worse for me. Crap. But I shall keep plugging away and try and get the streams out.
Well, that's all you can do.
That's all I can do.
Takes your mind off things.
Right. There's going to be one night I will not be on.
Yeah.
Wednesday night, and that's the 23rd of July. I'll be out all day, and just to take my mind off things.
All right. No problem.
He's going to be on the Kraken Rum.
No, I'll be in Cumbria.
Oh.
On the Kraken rum.
And I won't be back till probably around about 10 o'clock that night. Because July is a bit of a cursed month for me. So because it would be my birthday that day, I just don't want to know it.
Lost a bit.
We have what you call curse month as well, but ours is in February. And it's been like that since 1992.
I gotcha. I got ya, you little blader.
I cost every month, so
Jeff Light says, Joshy, Carl, and JC have a stream tomorrow evening at 10 p.m. All right, cool.
Ah,
Got a steady 14 in.
That's good.
C4.
Come on.
Well, next Tuesday is mine and Julie's wedding anniversary.
Oh, is it?
Yep, 21 years.
Wow.
Wow.
I thought you had a wedding anniversary not long ago.
No,
that would be the 20th wedding anniversary. That would be a year ago.
21 years, May the 20th.
Yeah, congratulations in advance.
May the 20th. Do you know what that is? That's International Bee Day. Or it's World Bee Day.
Did you say World Bee Day?
Yes. Yes, as in bee day, as in bee the insects, and not the device for cleaning one's bottom. Yes. Imagine the advertising slogan for that one.
I'm sure someone will.
Okay. Apple says I curse every month end, as then I need to pay my rent, even though I've heard today I should be rent free like everyone else in my position. Pensioner. It'd ask if you did get rent free.
You've more chance of getting struck by lightning, Apple.
Yeah.
Apple, you could always buy caravans sticking outside the council offices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Become a
Give me
traveller.
some.
A guy did that. He's been out there 6 months in our town.
What, a traveller?
No, a homeless person, actually.
Oh.
Council wouldn't give them anywhere, so They've literally camped outside the council offices for the past 6 months.
I'm surprised the council haven't moved them. I reckon you should break in there and squat them. They can't shift them then. Squatters' rights.
There's no such thing anymore. We had some in our old job, one of the old job centres. They had them out within a few hours. So don't forget, guys, you've got just over 15 minutes to get your builds in the group. If you want to show them.
Shouldn't that be if Mark, so that Mark can butcher the name of them?
I thought Ron was doing the gallery tonight.
Oh yeah, Ron is doing the gallery tonight.
I can't share a mic on my computer. Sorry. Haven't got Facebook on there. Good try.
So convenient. So if anybody wants to come and join us for the last hour and 15 minutes, quite welcome to. I will put the link in just one more time. We've got Go For It painted in, and he says hello. Hello there, Go For It.
I go for it.
I go for it.
So there's the link if you want to come and join us on panel. Go For It painted says hi, Jeff. And Jeff Light says hi, Daniel. Go For It says hi, all.
I'm going to drop something on the floor.
David Markey says hello, Daniel. Okay, we'll have a quick rip round the tables before we go to the gallery. So we'll go wild.
So I've got the body on this now, and I've done the cockpit area. I'm just working on this rear section of the car. So I've been quite busy actually.
Quite smart.
Nice.
yeah.
I like that.
Thank you.
I'm getting titty titty bang bang vibes from the body.
Yeah, it's got that kind of shape, isn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, especially the front.
Yeah, definitely chitty chitty bang bang bang.
Cool. Thank you very much, Mark.
Okay.
Dave Mac.
Well, I'm just painting this again. I've already, it's not all finished. I'm just doing the top part, and then I'm going to go over it again with the white in certain areas and other colours that needs to go on it. So, but I'm just doing the purple first.
Yes. To quote a bridge too far, he's starting with the purple.
Yeah.
Okay, Panzer.
Well, I have successfully glued the rear bumper on with the photo etch blackened components. I've actually started adding the side rails there and here. I'm now working on the back little back door that goes across the back. If I can get that into position, that will be the next thing to be worked on, and I shall crack on with that. I've already pre-blackened some components, just letting them air dry so that I can actually get them glued to the back part. I knew there was something I forgot to do this afternoon. I was doing that, so I'm just pottering about with these while I'm waiting for those to air dry, ready to be fitted.
Cool. That's one.
Thank you all.
Yeah, we'll go to Ron.
I've done a few more bits on there. You can see there. And I've done either side of the tanks on the either side of it. There's one for each, and then one of these at each side as well.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Go For It Painting says hi, David. TBG says hi, Daniel. Stephen Haynes says hi, Go For It Painting. Nice. Everybody knows what I'm doing. Well, I downloaded that OBS, Mark, and it's still the same as what happens on Streamlabs.
Yeah, I can show you how to adjust it though, Lindsay. If you've done it on OBS,
Yeah.
you just need to turn the decibels up on your camera settings.
Well, I've got all the microphones switched off on the cameras, not just this external mic.
If I turn my volume settings down to 100%, you'd never hear me on my videos.
Right.
They do need adjusting, and mine are set up at about 375%.
Oh, wow.
The microphones I'm using are not cheap microphones, but I still have to have it on them settings so that it comes out clearly. But I can show you how to do that, Lindsay.
Yeah, okay.
On OBS. Because that's the main program I use for recording.
Yeah. Didn't hear that, did you?
Hear what? He swore, didn't he?
Nah. Never do such a thing.
Has he just broken his own rules again? Well, I suppose it's okay if Lindsay breaks them. Do as I say, not as I do.
It's no fun. At some point, Mark, you should randomly say, Lindsay, that was terrible.
Yes, that's to tell me off, shouldn't it? Ban me. Okay, Go For It Painted says hi, Stephen, and he also says hi, James. That train must be keeping Ron quiet.
Yep. Especially when the pieces you're looking for are here, there, and everywhere else. But that's Ravel for you. They normally do the sequence of wrong sequence.
They like you to keep you on your toes, Ron.
Maybe.
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 All the Ravel kits I've had is exactly the same. They kind of, one is on this sprue and two is on the about 3, 4 sprues down, and you go, okay.
Oh, mate.
Chat's very quiet as well tonight.
Just looking in the PPM group, and it's not that full tonight.
No.
It's fine weather, so this time of year, with such fine weather, people will disappear out. Also, you have to ask yourself: is the Eurovision Song Contest on the final or semi-final one again tonight?
Don't know and don't care.
Well, the Eurovision Song Contest. Who wants to watch that rubbish?
Well, apparently it has I'm told it has a cult following, and it's the second and third. You know, where they do where they hold the heats.
Not for me, that.
I'm sorry, but why are we still in it? We're not in Europe anymore, and
Exactly.
why is there countries in it that are not in Europe at all?
You're upset that the Australians are in it, aren't you?
So it's not really Eurovision anymore, is it?
No.
It's more any blooming country vision.
Any country that can afford it, yes.
And why do we still play the Euro Millions when we're not in Europe?
It's because we never left.
You know what? I mean, when I've watched it occasionally, you could always tell the countries that didn't want to host it the following year because they would put out some of the most rubbish singers you have ever seen.
Yeah.
Just so they didn't have to host it.
That explains the UK entries for the last 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Well,
point.
you just imagine, if you bring in the worst singer competition, we'll probably win it hands down.
I am sorry, but that contest is fixed.
It is.
I mean, how the heck did Jedward get more points than Blue that year?
I have no idea. You don't even hear much of them now, do you, Jedward?
Nope.
Do we really want to hear anything about them?
Nope.
Really, no.
I hope that hair over there's got tangled in an electric pylon and fried a lot of them. It looks like a great lightning conductor.
What were they on the X Factor, weren't they?
Something like that.
No. Britain is talentless. Yeah.
Well, they're Irish, so
Irish,
yeah, is talentless.
What's his name? Louis. He loved them. No wonder they got rid of him.
Yeah, Southern Ireland as well, so definitely not part of the UK.
No. Louis Walsh, that's his name.
Did you say Bluey or Louis?
Louis.
All right.
I mean, it's like some of the songs today. I mean, there again, I don't call it singing, I call it shouting in a racket. How the hell can they go on and make a song when they can't sing?
Well, I'm just glad they don't do X Factor anymore, even though I never watched it. But I can imagine the year that the Rise Against the Machines got the Christmas #1, Panzer went out and bought that album.
I did not. I have built-in musical taste. And, that was not part of my musical taste buds.
Oh, sorry, I forgot you were into the Pussycat Dolls.
I'm biting my tongue because I'm respecting what Lindsay wants of the Ppm Stream post. Lindsay, he's goading me.
Like Atomic Kitten, they were known as Nuclear Pussy.
Yeah, there you go. Atomic Kitten, Pussycat Dolls. Some of Panzer's favourite artists.
Yeah.
Behave yourselves.
That was very well behaved up until they started picking on.
That Mark's Mods is instigator tonight, isn't it?
I have not started anything.
Nah.
Athol says, "Bring back Girls Aloud," I say.
Oh.
Really, Athol?
Oh.
Yeah. That'll be like asking to bring Spice Girls back, God's sake.
They can't bring them. They can't bring them back because one of them's passed away.
Really?
Cheryl Cole can't even sing.
Yeah, one of them passed away.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I can't remember the name.
All right, we're talking about. All right, I thought we're talking about them. What was it? The other one, the other Brit band.
One Direction.
Them as well.
Yeah, one of them died of of cancer. Girls allowed.
Yeah,
That's it. And yeah.
and One Direction, one of the lads on there just threw himself off a balcony.
He only was travelling in one direction. Down.
Yeah, down.
He was singing, I believe I can fly.
he was doing a cover version of the Orville the Duck song, yeah.
Right, Lindsay, ready with gallery when you are.
Yeah, all right then, mate.
We'll change the subject now before it goes way past what we're allowed.
Change the subject.
Okay, so hopefully we don't have any problems with Facebook tonight. So the first in for the gallery is Ken Ramers, and he says, between yesterday and today, I finished up a couple of old school, I think that's 3D Model A project from Monogram. 30 Model A kits. Old school hot rod.
Wow.
That's nice, that is. I like that. You can imagine running one of them, can't you?
Yeah, definitely.
With his arm sticking out on the door.
Yeah. Hot rod run.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here's another.
Wow. That is awesome.
So it says junk bag Monogram 30 model, a yellow jacket roadster rebuild. Original Monogram 30 model as A slicks and rims and front tires and rims were courtesy of Craig Cermak.
That's nice. I like that.
That is nice. I like that engine.
It's top stuff. Huh? Nice.
I bet he's always running out of chrome paint though.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And that's his playlist. So
Well done, Ken.
nice work, Ken.
Mm.
That was Sunday for mine and Lindsay's Sunday stream at 2 p.m. And we've got Mr. Ken Ramers again. Been working on painting stuff on my version of the, I can't say that, Jalopy. That's
Jalopy.
Jalopy.
Yeah, jalopy. Wow.
Nice engine detail.
Yeah. Nice chassis.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
And there's his playlist. Great work again, Ken.
Nice one, Ken.
Okay, so this is Dave Mack. Tiger tank finished. Just needs priming and spraying.
Still a bit more detail to go on there. The ropes and the tow cables, the spades and hammer on it. I think they need painting yet, and then they'll be added on once that's been done. And also before I put the side where the holes are on the side of the armor,
yeah,
I've got to put the decals on before I put them tow ropes on.
Still looking good.
Thank you.
Facebook's behaving itself tonight.
Hard to believe that kit's about 30 years old now.
Okay, so Mr. Ken Ramers again. Another quick and painless build, the Revell Pontiac Club de Mer. According to Scalemates, this kit has been released only 3 times, initially in 1957, followed by a second issue in 1958 and a third issue in 1995.
Oh.
Wow.
I'd love to do a kit like that.
That looks like
Futuristic, some out of the Jetsons or something, or
Yeah.
no, actually, I think I've seen that in. Where was it? I think it was the Twilight Zone, something similar to that.
reminds me of Lady Penelope's car in Thunderbirds.
No.
Well, to me it does.
Well, she did have the pink one, and she also had the little sport job, because she was in an episode where Parker was doing something else, and that was similar to the car that she drove. I think it was around. Could it believe it or not be Switzerland?
Mm.
There's his playlist.
Nice kit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try and get hold of that if I can.
Okay, so this is the link for tonight's live stream. Okay, and this is next is Natasha saying update on my pink jet.
Looking good, that.
Mm.
Yeah.
She's done a cracking job on that.
It's certainly different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely making good progress.
Yeah.
Mm. There we go. Great work, Natasha. Okay, so this is Bob Moore, and this is Tamiya Panzer V. Oh, Panzer, you're going to have to help me out here.
That's a Panther 4. Is it
Yeah.
it's a Panther, a Panther 5.
That's a 5.
That's a D, yes, that's a D. That's the
148 scale.
in 148 scale, yeah.
Yeah, my first tank in 30 years.
Blimey.
Wow. That's definitely been wet. That's weathered.
Yeah, well and truly. That is excellent.
Whoa. Been through the works, that one.
Yeah. My word. Fantastic. Okay, so this is Ron. This is on my bench and is my next build.
187 HO scale.
Yeah, Caliere.
Yeah.
Very nice, Ron. Look forward to that.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward as well. I definitely would like to get it
Yeah.
on the, really doing good at the end.
Yeah.
Nice. Fine.
So this is from Panzer. The end result of my progress on Wednesday's night Ppm stream. The bonnet sides and rear panel assembled.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That was just it. What we did I don't know, a week ago today.
Mm.
It looks good though, Panzer.
Yeah, I mean, when you consider the size of it, it is tiny.
It is. Great work.
Thank you.
Okay, so again we have Dave Mack. This is how I'm having the fort and the walls on the diorama. Wow.
Ooh.
Not a small diorama then.
No, it's a big one.
He originally started it as small, but he kept buying things and adding to it.
And that what's it there? That rock, all them rocks. I hot glued them onto a candle,
Mm.
and it still works.
Okay.
Like a campfire. A big one.
Yeah. Okay, so Philip Beach is next. Just had this little kit delivered. Oh, I'm gonna Panzer help.
That's an SDKFZ 25122 SD pack wagon.
Right, thank you.
It's a half track in 1/16 scale, so it'll be about 14 inches long, about a foot and a bit long.
Right.
That's big.
Yes.
Yeah. That's going to look brilliant. Nice work, Philip. Okay, Mr. James Mower. Airfix X Academy 1/35th scale Tiger 1 early version, painted with Outlaw, Tamiya and MRP paints, weathered with oils and Tamiya paints. It's taken me 6 months to build. Eek. Wow.
That's nice.
Yeah, that was one of the first full interior Tigers.
Yeah, I like that. That's some beautiful paint work on there.
Has that one got an interior in it?
Yeah, if it's the early Academy kit, yeah. They did two. They did an early and a late version with the full interior.
I think that's it for the pictures.
Impressive.
Very. Okay, that's everything. So I'll do one refresh. And just one in. From Dieter, Green Canary, 148 F16C.
Idle Master.
The Idle Master. Wow.
Wow, I like that. I like the colour scheme.
It's certainly green, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luminous green.
Okay.
That's the decals.
Wow.
It actually works with the green, doesn't it?
Mm.
Definitely stands out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You'd see that coming.
Couldn't miss it.
There we go.
Nice work.
Nice work, Dieter. So short gallery tonight, guys, but there we go.
Bless.
There we go.
Excellent.
Back to you, Lindsay.
You woke me up again. Okay, Del Matt 3D says Sarah Harding, I think it was. I think I was talking about, yeah. Apple says so far, so good. Bump, crash, death. Go for it. Painting says hi, Dale. We've got Dieter in, and he says hello from Belgium.
Did it?
And he also says going to get some more photos in. Del Matt 3D says hi, go for it. Painting. Go for it. Painting says don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Dieter says lube and subscribe. Don't go for it. DBG says hi, Dieter. Dieter says sent some photos. Yes, we saw those. Dieter says hi, TBG. TBG says, oh, it has got a full interior. Weathered that too. Laugh out loud. David Markey says hello, Dieter. Stephen Hayes says hi, Dieter. Dieter says, hi, David, and hi, Stephen. David Market says, excellent work. Dieter says, the Dutch viewers call it the flying Leerdammer, as it has colours reassembling the crust of that particular cheese. Laugh out there. Bit mouldy. TBG says, video goes live for the Tiger one after the show for non-members. Shameless play. Yeah, it's very shameless. TBG says the same girl also appeared on my F2 and that has golden yellow livery with similar markings. So yeah, that's Chuck Caught with as well. Yeah. Very, very short gallery.
Mm-mm.
I had some stuff to post, but I just couldn't be bothered to do it. I'll do it next week. Apple says, okay, I have a dry kitchen floor, even under the washing machine. Thanks, Dave Mac. Now need to order up new carpeting.
You're welcome, my fool.
So don't forget we're live again on Sunday, the Sunday PPM, which has no gallery.
I might be going out Sunday, Lindsay. I thought I'd give you fair warning.
Yeah, no worries, Dave. No worries. No worries.
A trip up to Cumbrians.
If you can't make it, you can't make it, mate.
My mate wants to try his drone out over the hills. But the problem is, where we go, last time we went, when was it? I think it was an F-16 came flying over without warning.
Wow. Hey.
So I've got this image in my head now of an F-16 coming up to Dave Mack, tapping him on the shoulder and said, "Excuse me, do you mind if I fly by here?"
It's not me I'm worried about, it's the drone.
F-16 blew their socks off.
I'm going to say I think the drone might lose against an F-16.
I think it will, yeah. I mean, it just came out of nowhere. It went past us that quick and then the sound followed. I thought, what the hell was that? Because we were right where the Kirkstone passing was, well, is. And
Oh, right. Yeah.
F-16s are only slightly faster than milk.
yeah, and it's very mountainous there as well.
Milk is pasteurized before you know it.
Tell you one thing, it is definitely pasteurizing when it snows.
Tell me about it. I got caught in it up there one year. Took me half an hour to get my card off the car park. And it was the same car I lost control coming down that hill. Straight through a farmer's fence and right into his field. Well, the best part about it, though, was further back was a 1,000-foot drop.
Wow.
So luckily, I did go down that.
Okay, Apple says, depending on the weather, could be out cycling Lindsay with my new group. No worries, Apple. You can always watch back. That's why it's there.
Because last time I went to Cumbria was 2019, before lockdown.
Get better for these pints. But that's bounced on the floor.
Oh, I'm willing to put money on it.
No, it didn't.
Just as well I didn't put money on it then, isn't it?
Yeah. You're back to donkey there, mate. Okay. Mark's Hobbies said hi all. Mark's Hobbies also says hi Panzer. He says hi Dave Mack. Mark's Hobbies says hi Ron. Apple says hello Mark's
Hi,
Hobbies. Mark's Hobbies says hey Lindsay. Mark's Hobbies says hello Kitty. Who's Kitty?
Don't
DJ,
ask.
you are.
Don't ask.
Ooh. Is that a little pet name for you?
It's part of the Sunday show.
Oh.
Yes, hello, Mark's Hobbies.
Apple's Dieter says, Apple, you had a leak. He always leaks.
It's his age.
Yeah, Mark's Obvious says, hi, Apple. Apple said, yes, you could say that, Dieter, but technically it was the washing machine front door that burst open and suds plus water gushed outwards.
Well, at least it washed your floor, Apple. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Dieter says, yes, had that through last Sunday, washed the hallway carpet, but forgot to add some towels. My dryer almost tumbled off the washing machine, but the door opened. Also, when the rotation stopped, laugh out loud. Yeah.
At least you don't have to block your floor. That happened to me years ago, that.
Moral of the story?
Mark's
something-
Hobbies says,
Make sure the door's shut.
Moral of the story, put something big and heavy in front of the door to stop it busting open. Sorry,
Mark's
Lindsay, you were
Hobbies
saying?
says, Mark's doing a Hello Kitty part work. Oh,
No, I'm not.
he's kept that quiet.
I am not.
Dieter said cats were not too happy and fled off the litter box when she geared up, laugh out loud. Stephen Haynes says, hi, Mark's Hobbies. Mark's Hobbies says, hi, Stephen.
I will not be wasting my money.
Hello, Kitty.
Apple says, Dave Mack, are you...
What?
It says, Dave Mack, are you referring I have mucky floors, cheeky G, I think.
I
No,
thought with
I'm
all
not
the prune
referring
juice,
to that, I thought.
with all the prune juice you eat,
I'm just saying it saved you washing the floor.
Tim Mann says, hi, Apple.
And at least Henry cleaned it up for you as well.
Yeah. Apple says, hi, Tim Mann. Tim Mann says, hey, Stephen. Oh.
Oh, your buddies.
Tim Bond says, "Hi, Stephen." Apple says, "Yes, thank you, Henry, you little star."
Me?
Let's try again.
Anyway, I can't afford to do any new part works. I'm already doing 6.
6.
Yeah.
If you buy that mallard up with, that'll be 7.
Oh, don't say that's an option.
You know you've always wanted the mallard, don't you?
Yes.
But
I'm sure Lindsay will sell you for a decent price. A very competitive price.
Well, I've just got an email from Royal Mail. My Hachette part work will be here on Friday.
Titanic and
Yeah.
United 6 due the end of the week. Probably means Dave Mac will be with you tomorrow because it normally is next day.
Yeah, they say it comes on a Friday, but it'll come on a Saturday instead.
We are officially halfway through the extension.
Yes, that we are. And it's going to weigh a ton. I mean, that engine itself, the engine base itself, then that crankshaft on his head, can you imagine what it's going to be like when the columns are on it?
Apparently, in the next lot we're getting, we add the columns.
Oh, great stuff.
Something like that.
I love to see how this is going to go.
Pear-shaped, methinks.
Hey, Mark, can you just imagine if they put another 2 extensions on to build a starboard side engine and the electric one?
Probably wouldn't do it, but I would do it if, say, they said, right, we're going to do another extension of maybe the grand staircase. I have actually said that I'd love to do.
Well, I hope it's the engines again, and we have to put it all together. Blimey, can you imagine that? The weight of it.
Mm-hmm.
Crikey. Yeah, and I bet you we'll start with the starboard engine, and guess what we'll be doing first? Well, afterwards, the columns.
Yeah. Very predictable.
Yeah. So if you're listening, Hachette, do the middle one first. The electric one. And if you do bring another build out, Asher, bring out either the Queen Mary or the Lusitania or the Graf Zeppelin. Or all three. I mean, I'd love to do that Graf Zeppelin, though. Would you get it, Lindsay, if you brought it out?
I probably would, yeah. Means it's a ship, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, more of that today.
I say already. Blimey. Soon goes.
It does when you're having fun.
14, C15.
No, you got plenty of time. I'm just saying no more of these planes today. So, got 6 of those with the rear wings on there. So that's these. All I've got to do now is put the undercarriages on prop and cop it out and replace it with photo etch. That's those little tiny beggars. Okay, we've got Gina's Crafts in. She says, "Hi guys, just got home. Hope everyone is good."
Hi, Gina.
Hey, Gina.
David Markey says, "Hello, Gina." Gina's Crafts says, "Hi, David." Stephen Haynes says that next one is the iceberg. Apple says, "Hello, Gina." David Markey, Stephen Haynes plus panel members. Gina's Crafts says, "Hi, Apple." David Markey says, "Hello, Apple." Stephen Haynes says, "Hi, Gina's Crafts." Gina's Crafts says, "Hi, Stephen Haynes."
How's your room coming along, Jeannie? Your craft room?
I think they got the wallpaper up. That spared it, I think.
I just because she always used to ask how mine was coming along when I was doing mine, so I just thought I'd be courteous and ask how hers is coming along. You know what, there, Mac? I've had the same email off our ship saying the package is on its way.
I thought you might have.
It's definitely Titanic then.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Because see, what I do once I get my magazines, I check the date. I put the date when I got them, then I count 4 weeks, and then I put it on the calendar when it's due again that week.
You don't take it as far as me then.
Well, what do you do?
Well, because I have a few coming in, I have a spreadsheet
Yeah.
of when money has gone out for them and how much, and then I also have it in the same spreadsheet. I have the date that they arrived.
All right.
And then I have a folder as well with that I put all the invoices in, organised in monthly.
All right. Good idea.
So if
You know, it's a pity Alex doesn't do a bill on a Friday night. Isn't it?
So if I show you that's January's invoices. February's, March's, April, and now we're just getting into May.
Oh.
I'm over done now. 5.
But this will scare you.
What?
This is last year's invoices.
Blimey.
There.
I don't keep them, boy. I don't keep them. I sling them.
Well, I used to, but I was finding it difficult to work out when things are going to be taken out of the bank and when things were arriving and stuff. So ever since then, I've just done a spreadsheet, and this spreadsheet I've been doing for about 3 years.
All right. Well, what I normally, I keep the one that comes with the package until the money's gone out. And then when it's gone out, then I get rid of it. It just clutters it everywhere.
Thing about it is, I can go back in my invoices if I have a problem.
Yeah.
Or if I know something's late, I can check when it was last delivered, and yeah.
Right. Well, good idea, that's.
But when, like I said, I've got 6 part works on the go, I need to keep track of them.
Yeah.
Maybe though, I've got one that's finishing in the next month or so. So that'll be good. That's the Optimus Prime.
Yeah, that's come along. It's been slow with the parts that you get, but it looks like it's been a good build.
It is. It's I'll just put it on when it's done now, actually. And then I can move Darth Vader from Sundays to Fridays.
Yeah.
And that decal work on the Apache only gets worse, apparently.
Blimey. I've never known a part work to have that many decals than that Apache. But all the missiles.
Okay, Gina Cross says, hi, Stephen Haynes. She also says, it's not Mark.
Oh, dear.
Gina's Craft says, was going to have a curry sauce and chips by Chippy closed, so I had to have tomato soup and bread. Oh, dear. Well, that Chippy closed early.
Probably sold out of fish and chips. Either that or it was a slow day for them. They decided to shut early. I mean, our chip shop in the town here, there's no rhyme or reason of when they're open or when they're closed.
Kind of hope for the best, the sounds of it.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we're a tourist town, so you would assume that the chip shop would be open at the weekend. No, it wasn't. It was closed.
You might have to put something on the PPM group later, Lindsay, about getting to 400 members.
Yeah. I'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah, it's good though.
It is good. That's brilliant. So everyone in the chat line, go and tell your friends about the PPM.
And get them to write letters of complaint to Mark because he didn't provide a cake for us.
Yeah.
I didn't know I had to bake one.
You were notified. You obviously
Ron should have notified you.
You see, we only hit 400 members this evening.
Oh, did we?
Yes.
See how paranoid he was getting. He had to go and check to see how many. Poor Mark.
Mark's Mods has put the Facebook group in again, the PPM, Peterborough Plastic Modelling Group. So if you want to join, just just send a request and we'll see about getting you a membership. So
And it's free membership.
Okay, stats tonight, Lindsay. 22 likes and 63 views.
Yeah, cool. Nice. I'll just show people how far I'm getting with this Graf Zeppelin.
Oh, yes. Go full camera.
I'm going to have to bring this round. Wow, I'm starting to do the paintwork on the decking. So
Looking good, that, mate. Looking good.
that's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be on the side.
Well, you make mistakes, so we don't have to.
Getting there. Let's try and get this camera right. So it's getting there.
Looks rather good, that, Lindsay.
It's a pain in the arse. Excuse my French. Yeah.
Well, most models are, mate.
I'll be glad when this is done, out the way, gone.
You're going to give it to the Russians?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, here you go. Here's the second one you can have torpedo practice with.
Yeah.
Well, you say you can have it replace what they've got.
Yeah, exactly, isn't it? Apple says, Lindsay, does that also include the person that keeps giving you the thumbs down? Dieter says that Graf Zeppelin looks superb. Thank you very much. It's getting there.
No thumbs down tonight.
Not yet.
Yeah, give it time.
Yeah, they're dedicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm using for the red. Is that carmine red?
All right.
Carmine red.
That's a fair red, yeah.
Courtesy of Sprue and Glue for my build. Yeah, bought me some paints, bless him, for the build. A donation to the channel. I've got Carl Scout modelling in. Good evening, Carl and Michelle. Hope you're good.
Hi, Carl, Michelle.
Hey, Carl. Hey, Michelle.
Good evening, all. Hope you had a good day. Yeah, we've had a good day. It's not been bad. Stephen Haynes says, hi, Carl. Carl and Michelle. Apple says, hi, Carl and Michelle. Yes, I know. Apple's been having a fight with a washing machine.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Yeah.
But Henry the Hoover won.
Yeah, Henry the other one.
He got it too excited and it burst its banks.
Sorry, I was muted. Hi, Carl and Michelle.
Yeah. Yes, that red didn't like having this Layho airbrush thinner in it.
Oh.
So I used just airflow improver. Yeah. Mixed it up with that. It's a lot better.
Oh, at least something works.
Mm. This Oxford blue is a nice colour. I'll do the cam up in that Oxford blue.
Yeah, when I get magazines, when I get delivery of Partworks, Dave Mac, mine, I have to scan all the magazines and clip the pictures out so I can put the instructions on top of the screen, and that takes its time.
Yeah, I can imagine it will.
DBG says, hi, Carl and Barbera.
But I've got from issue 1 every single instruction for the Titanic build.
And I still kept all mine.
No, I'm not on about the magazines, the PDFs for them.
Oh, right.
Apple says, hello, James. Never saw you there.
So, does anyone have anything exciting planned for the weekend?
Yeah, I'm going to market on Saturday.
If the weather holds up.
Cumbria on Sunday, if the weather holds up.
I do all my builds at the weekend, so I always look forward to doing them. And then I'm live streaming, I believe, with Lindsay at 2 p.m. on Sunday.
Yes, you are. Yes.
And live streaming again at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
You and Kev. Can't believe how quick Sunday comes along.
Tell me about it. I do a lot of work for that show, though, in the background, checking the websites and everything every day. And yeah.
Was there an MCM UK one on Tuesday night? I never noticed it going. Okay, that explains why I never noticed it going anywhere.
No, DS Models couldn't make it. Geordie Dave couldn't make it. It would have just been me and Horlicks. So we just decided, with the weather being so warm, to just to knock it on the head for this week. Because he, in his room, he said he was sweltering. I was sweltering, so it was like, right, no. Sometimes it's just too hot to do anything.
Well, it gets too hot in here as well when the sun's shining.
Okay, Apple says, anyone interested? Hamish has got the stick out of his paw, but keeps his booties till his paws are fully mended, according to Celia, who called me today. Oh, cool. At least he's getting better, Apple. Okay, so quickly go around the tables before Mark clears his bench. Okay.
Right, so tonight I managed to put all this front end on, done the cockpit, and then just towards the end of the show, we've sort of put this rear bit on, put the bit on for the wheels and stuff. So yeah, shouldn't be long until this is finished now. But yeah.
That looks nice. I like that.
That does, yeah. It looks really nice. Done a good job there, Mark.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Well, I've just finished doing the top layer of the of these, what are they called again? Termagants. That's my 5th one. Still needs a lot to be painted on all the others. Bit more work to be done on them, and I've got loads of these to do. And as well, I mean, what I did with these ones, I just sprayed these blue, all of them. So, because it's the McCraggy blue, so I can just start painting the colours that needs to go on the gun, the face, the emblem on the armour, and that shouldn't take long to do for them.
Cool. Yeah, they're pretty simple Space Marines.
Yeah.
Cheers, Dave.
No worries.
Well, I have now finished putting the back rack together, and I'm putting the first part of the roll cage together on the top. So that's what I was doing, and that's what I've got done tonight.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for having me on.
All right.
And that's what I've got so far, up to stage 14, which is basically most of the bottom parts, and then obviously these little 2 bits have to go either side. So, and yeah, coming on quite nicely. Probably another stream I'll do a bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
We couldn't really hear that, but yeah, we get it's not wrong.
Oh, sorry. There we go.
That's
My
better.
mic was up there. Yeah, no, I got that all done. Just that these 2 bits going to go on the side there, but that'll come in at a later sort of stage, sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay, then David Markey says, good to hear. Apple. Mark's Mod says, please remember to hit the thumbs up, guys. Yeah, please do. Make sure you hit those thumbs up.
Basically already for priming.
So, I hope everyone has enjoyed the PPM this week. We shall be back again next week, 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. So don't forget, if you want to join the Facebook group, the link is there in the banner bar, plus it's somewhere in the chat. So, yeah, just come along, make a request, and we'll get you a membership. So, I shall be back again on Sunday, 2 o'clock, with the HMS Dreadnought 1907 version. Mark, he is Sunday night.
7 p.m.
And look out for Dave Black's videos as well. And also
TVG's going live, isn't he, after this?
yes, he is, yeah. Ron, we'll see him when we see him. And also Panzer Cat as well. So I'd like to thank all my panel for coming in. Mark's Mods, Dave McBills, Ron, and Panzer. I'd like to thank everyone in the chat for coming along. It's always great to see you guys. I'd like to say thank you from the PPM members as well, if they're watching, and also non-members if they're watching. If you're not subscribed to any of our channels, please take a look, see what you think. If you like what you see, give it a good old subscription, push the notification bell. So TPG says good stream, thank you very much. Apple says yes. What I managed to interact with was good, Lindsay. Cool.
That's TBG's live after this.
All right. So that's TBG afterwards. David Markey says thank you all for it. So on that note, guys, thank you very much for everyone coming. See you all soon. Bye-bye for now.
Bye, everyone.